Hi, my name is Kylie, and here are 5 words you use every day that have racist origins.
Okay.
Number 1, hip hip hooray.
That's right. I knew that was a racist one. Every birthday, when someone says hip hip hooray, I just look at the closest black person and I say, I'm kidding, of course. There's no black people at my birthdays.
Although it might sound joyful, hip hip was an anti-Semitic chant used by mobs in Europe in the 1900s, especially during the hep hep riots in Germany. It has a much darker past than people realize.
Okay, so we should not use a hip hip. Well, my 2-year-old says hip hip, and he only shouts it at Jews, and I allow it.
Number 2, moron. Moron was a term used to describe people with intellectual disabilities that was often used to justify forced sterilization.
I think there are a lot of people who are morons and should have forced sterilizations. I think it's a great word. I think we should continue using it.
It was very common among eugenicists. Number 3, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I am shocked by how many people do not know that the word tiger was originally this word.
What word? I imagine she's saying the N-word? Oh, yes, definitely. Catch an N-word by the toe. Yeah, that's not great.
Number 4, powwow. It's not just a meeting,
Powwow.
It's a sacred indigenous ceremony where people gather. Using the term to describe a business meeting can come across as disrespectful even if you don't mean it to be.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If you are an indigenous person, and like I imagine she's talking about American Indians, indigenous to America, not indigenous people across the world. If you are offended by that, you're a fucking goose.
And number 5, Eskimo. This was a term given by outsiders to label indigenous people, and the term means eater of raw meat. Many indigenous Arctic people.
I'm quite sure I've heard that Eskimo is offensive to say that to people who live in that part of the world. But is that really a bad word? Like the other word, the N-word, very powerful and angry, right? People say it in anger. But Eskimo, don't people just say that with happiness in their heart? Like Eskimo pies, Eskimo kisses?